how it go when we come up in Eagles Wear Boxing, man. Y'all already know it, brother. Coming up. That's right, brother. We in here. What was y'all thinking? Salute to Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. Bruce goes. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. He said, salute at Eagles Wear Boxing. Peace to my brother. Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk, and more. He said, what up, Bruce Gas? Bruce. Bruce. If Bruce is in here, you know. Usually, if he says salute, that means he's in here. If he says something, he's usually in here. If he says salute, you know, he's usually up in here. You know what I mean? If he says what's up, then he's usually here. Sometimes he's not, but most time he's here. Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm looking for something, brother. I grew up with this music, man, and I just forgot about. I don't know what the hell, how the hell I forgot about it. And I'm like, how in the hell I forget about my music? I grew up with this shit, and sitting there just forgot my music. I'm like, okay, so now I'm trying to find it right now. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why this is. It's not giving me no any kind of listings or something. There we go. So it might be in here. Nope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I have it. Yep, I think I got it right here. So, but it's kind of it's like a Latin jazz, you know. I always like music. You know what I mean? But so jazz has always been that's music. I know. I mean, I listen to all the other stuff. Y'all, you know, I listen to all the rap. But when I play the rap, I always got to explain to people. I said, look, I didn't write this shit. Don't get mad at me for playing it because I didn't write it. You know what I mean? I didn't write the music, so don't get mad at me. So you don't have to worry. Like if you put on some cool little jazz, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the lyric. You don't have to worry about who the lyricist was and nothing like that. You know. I'm like I shouldn't have to worry about who the lyricist is. Yeah, the Eagles Wear Boxing. He said those chirps always make me make my dog's ears stand up. Oh, okay, yeah. I just got a friend of mine gave me some birds for some reason. I don't know. I guess she felt that I needed birds. I guess she figured, well, you need some birds in your life, so she gave me some beers. Yeah, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. That gas, yeah, fire. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anyway, salute Michael Johnson Boxing. Yeah, he said we're gonna. Derek Beatty's in here, y'all. Yeah, I had some issues and stuff, man. I was gonna come on like Monday afternoon. That didn't work out. Some of the problem is that I didn't have no space to put these birds to. But then I end up having some other. I end up having some other issues for like a couple of days. Like some personal shit came up all of a sudden. You know, because I had planned on just missing like a couple of hours. You know. But anyway, so Friday, I'm gonna try to get on. It's gonna be a late show though, probably, y'all. Probably one of the fights will already be over with. So Friday, I'll probably get on late. And the reason I get on late is because I actually got to work. I just looked at my work schedule. I thought my work schedule was for Saturday, but it's actually for the same, like a half hour before I come on. So it's actually Friday. So I got to go work, man. I got to go make a couple of dollars. Just to let y'all know. Just to let y'all know, I got to go make a couple of dollars, man. Yeah. Brand new birds, baby. That's what that is. Shut your ass up, birds. Yeah. I got the window open for them, you know. I just got to hitting them with some water, just sprayed them off a little bit. I think that's, I mean, I almost forgot how to take care of birds yet. I just sprayed some distilled water on them. They was just looking at it and putting their face in it. It didn't bother them, so Figure let them get cleaned up a little bit. No. Derek said, you got some chickens, Eagle. No, I ain't got no chickens, brother. So what I did, I set my little museum up. So I put my native stuff like right on the side of y'all where y'all can see it a little bit, like over here. Y'all can see it. So I got all my headdresses and stuff over there. It's like a little teeny, like a miniature museum. I got all my stuff is just like right there. Got my dance sticks, my war weapon, all that. Everything comes in handy if I need to grab something. You know, everything's right there. If I need to take action, everything's right there. I put some modern day stuff over there. Got my drum over there. There's so much stuff just right in that little area right there. I don't know how much of it you guys can see, but you probably can see some of it. But Derek Bates says, salute at Eagle Glare Boxing. Derek Bates says, salute at Bruce Gaz, Boxing Jazz. And more Bruce Gaz, Boxing Jazz, and more at Derek Bates. Salute, bro. Derek Bates says, salute at Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. Derek Bates again said, you got some chickens, Eagle. No, I ain't got definitely no chickens, right? Bruce Gaz, Boxing Jazz, and more. The governor just signed the bill to make Rhode Island the 19th state to totally legalize weed today. There we go, the weed. And that is done on Africa Day. If you guys could tell me something about Africa Day, I'm sorry, brother. I just don't know. I'm not trying to be any particular way. I just don't know what Africa Day is. I don't know what Africa Day is. But I do know this. Did you guys know that Africa used to be a country? They had a country called Africa. I'll see you down there. Yasser Hussein, salute, brother. He says, salute, Eagle. Derek Bailey, I saw that on your stream at Bruce Gaz, Boxing Jazz, and more. Yep. Bruce, yep. Back at Derek Basie, yep. Y'all sir is in here, y'all. Just in case y'all don't know, y'all sir brother is in the house, yeah. Yeah, we just getting our welcomes out right now. Yeah. Shit, I see a lot of people been looking at Eagle. They've been looking at the Eagle breakdown. I did my little dance, man, a little 10-second clip. I got a lot of hits on it. People been hitting it like, okay, let me see what he's doing. That's right. Statue. Another thing, shout out to Deontay Wilder for getting a statue. Tyson Fury ain't gonna get a statue, but Deontay Wilder got a statue. Tyson Fury's on some bullshit now, so I'm retired. I'm not retired. He's gonna be on some old bullshit. He's gonna end up getting knocked out or something. He's gonna stay out of boxing too long and get knocked out. I guess they did have the Mayweather fight too. I'm not really gonna cover it. You guys already know what happened. It's in the showboat and everything. Yep. I'm just reading through some headlines and stuff this stuff that's on the tube and everything else stuff that came through. But anyway, if you guys know anything about Africa Day, let me know what that is. I don't know what Africa Day is. I'm sorry. I guess it's a celebration for Africa. I'm just not sure. And I'm not trying to not know, and I'm not trying to be insensitive for people that, with the Africa and all that. Yeah. But there's a video I gotta watch. I've never seen it yet, but I have to watch it because I love basketball and it's about basketball. It's like one of the legends and stuff, Earl the Pearl Monroe, that he's actually going to explain who he feels is the greatest basketball player. So I got to check that one out. I love basketball too, you know what I mean? So I got to check that out. I just wanted to see what his opinion is on it. Because I know a lot of people say Michael Jordan, but nah, Michael Jordan, he wouldn't have won anything if he didn't have Pippen in them. Because as soon as he didn't have Pippen in his crew, he didn't win shit. Unlike LeBron James, he, went through different teams, different squads, and still won. He won in 3 different places, shit. Yeah. But then again, you got to take, when you start talking about basketball, you have to go by kind of like position. You can't, because you can never match anybody up by the era. And that was going to be that's our new topic. That's going to be one of our new subjects today. Since I finally got my ass back. So it's going to be one of our new subjects today. It's going to be match them up. It's going to be match them up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to figure out if you match them up. So we'll decide who to discuss, We'll do 1, 2 at a time, whatever. We'll do 1 or 2 at a time. And we're going to match them up. So what we're going to do, because this can never be settled. So what we're going to do is we're going to match up like Uh, we're gonna match up older fighters, like style wise. Don't do something that's so obvious. We're gonna do style wise. What would be like the best fight, and we'll start. Um, I tell you where we'll start. We'll start at welterweight because a lot of people, everybody loves welterweight. So that's what we're gonna start at. We're gonna start at welterweight. And another tragedy down there in Texas was Texas this time, right? So I don't know what the hell's going on, brother. I don't know whether to believe these things or not. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but a lot of times I just don't believe the shit because it's just like, especially when the assailant either commits suicide. It's only two ways these things when I think it's fake. Either they commit suicide or they get away clean. When I say get away clean, the police catches them, but nobody takes a beat down or nothing. It's like, it's just too odd. It's an odd scenario for me. I'm not used to somebody doing so much killing and then the cops don't do anything to them. But then again, the cops are in fear for their life if you have a pencil in your hand. But a guy just kills 20 people and cops ain't scared of him at all. It's like, what the F? I'm sorry, I just don't get that. And y'all can jump on ego if you want to. Oh, ego, you don't know shit about shit. Well, y'all can jump on ego if you want to. Yeah, but anyway, Derek is salute at Yasser Hussein. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, Ed Moore, at Yasser Hussein, salute, bro. Yasser Hussein, salute, fam. At Derek Bailey, at Bruce Gas, Jazz, Ed Moore. That's all he see. Yasser Hussein said he already got a statue. He crying. Tyson Fury ain't getting no damn statue. He's not getting no statue. I mean, even if he got a statue, he's not getting a Wilder type, a Wilder S. Everybody, see, you don't understand the English, brother. He's not getting a Wilder S type of statue. You know what I mean? Just like a Larry Holmes type, but he's not getting that kind of statue. Yeah, Floyd beat up a substitute teacher. Yeah, yep. Yeah. Happy Africa Day to everyone celebrating it. Yeah, okay, that's what I said. Everybody who's celebrating happy. Yeah, if I said I don't want to. You see what I mean? I don't want to take away from Africa Day. Derek Bay said, new to me. He said, new to me too, buddy. He said, about to look it up. Michael Johnson's boxer talking more, said Derek. He said, what to do, brother? Yasser Hussein said, Jordan is an icon, though. He said, ain't no one on basketball more iconic than him. And I don't even watch basketball. I just like the sneakers. But that's not even true, though. Because I don't even put Michael Jordan. To me, he's not an icon. He got shoes and all that, but for me, he's not even an icon. He's just not. For me, he's not. I would respect some shoes that Kobe had, or either LeBron or anybody over him. Matter of fact, if they had any shoes out right now, if Dr. J come up with some new shoes, I'd wear them over some Jordans. I don't even mess with Jordans. And even you guys know I probably got 3-4 pairs of Jordans, but I don't really mess with Jordans like that. They fucking too small. They uncomfortable. I don't wear that shit. I don't wear it. And for me, icons are the ones that bought the sport out, like out of the dark, like a real old school player like Dr. J. He bought the sport. Those are the ones. Magic Johnson. Those are the ones. See, you wasn't born. See, that was in the early '90s and '80s. You was probably not born. You probably born in like 2000 or something. I don't know when you're born. Anyway, some of y'all might be born in 2000, and so we sound way old if we talk about like 1990. You guys are, oh, we're 1990. That's a long time. Our 80s and 90s is when Magic Johnson, he bought the Lakers up so high to where the Lakers was more or less like a standard. Everybody wanted to be like Lakers. Everybody, it's just the aura of the Lakers, not necessarily the team, but the aura of the Lakers. They was actually billed and as Showtime. That's what they, not before Showtime. Sean Porter, the LA Lakers was Showtime. Because of Magic, the way Magic would throw the passes and all that. Jordan just took over. He's doing everything on his own. You know what I mean? He had a team. Like, he'd get his team involved sometime, but most time he wasn't getting his team involved. He was just, trying to showboat. I don't know. I don't like players like that. And LeBron is actually a passer. People don't even know that. He's actually a passer, and good as he is, he was a passing forward. But anyway, we'll talk about that one day. Yep. Let me see, Derek Bates. You should do another show with Get the Smoke at Bruce Gas. Oh, Boxing Jazz and more. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Don't understand it myself. Yep. Who not getting a statue? Oh, I was talking about Tyson Fury's not getting no statue like Wilder, and he because y'all sir who thinks he has a statue like he has a statue like Wilder's about to get. Our people get statues. The statues we get is a lot different. We get them big bronze shits. Derek Bay said it took a man from the UK to drop some knowledge on you, Eagle. Oh, anybody can drop knowledge on me. I ain't smart. Oh, okay, y'all. So say Eagle. I was born in the '80s. Okay, he was born easy. We kids who never watched basketball ever in their life, but they know Jordan. Yeah, but you're saying they know Jordan. They know Jordan because of a brand. They don't know Jordan because of the way he played. They don't know that shit. To me, Wilt Chamberlain is more iconic. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is more iconic. This player is just more iconic. Probably Bill Russell. There's a lot of players that to me are just more iconic. Because it's not a... See, if you remember just a player, then he can't be... He's iconic, but he's something else. Because basketball players weren't really supposed to be iconic. You know what I mean? Not like that. It's because it was team. That's why, like I said, the Lakers. I didn't say Magic Johnson. I said Magic Johnson and the Lakers. See, that was Showtime. It was the team. It wasn't. It was a team. It's a team sport. You know what I mean? I mean, we could take like certain players that are icons. Like if you look at, watch this point come clean real quick. Watch this point real quick, y'all, sir. Everybody in the chat, if you know anything about football, name the most iconic running back ever. And let me see. Name name 3 iconic running backs, and check out the answers, Yasser Hussein. 3 iconic running backs from the NFL. You guys go ahead. Salute to my brother out there. Sir Flames in the house, y'all. Okay. Derek Bay said I would have to say Wilt because he did things that weren't done before. He just played the game. When you see guys go after records, it's nice and all. Yeah, but here's the thing about Wilt Chamberlain. He has records that nobody will ever have. Jordan don't have records that nobody won't have. You see what I mean? 3. Name 3 running backs, iconic running backs from the NFL. Past, present, or whatever. You guys name 3. And because I want y'all, sir, to see what you guys put down. I want to see that. So you guys are gonna have you guys are gonna have the same answers. You guys are gonna have the same answers, and that's what I just want him to be able to see that. Yeah, Derek still naming them. Hell yeah, Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell was a beast. Remember he hit that guy in his chest in Denver, just blew his pads open like boom. They pulled his jersey off him and they still couldn't tackle him. He just ran out of the jerseys like, God dang. Yeah. But see, that's the point that I'm making, Derek. To see something like, so Wilt Chamberlain, did you know he never fouled out of a game? Who's going to beat that record? He led the league in assists, points, and blocks. Who's ever going to do that? He averaged 50 points a game for a whole entire season. He played 48 minutes of a game longer than any player in history ever. He played over 400 and something games, damn near 500 games or more, where he played 48 minutes. Matter of fact, his whole career, he always played the whole game. And being over 7 feet tall. And can run down the court faster than the little guys could. And people didn't even know that. Because they look at the old footage and think that he couldn't ball, but he could. There's a story that he played against a squad with Magic Johnson was on. And this is when he was in his late 40s or 50s or something like that. And he felt that they got cheated out of the game. Magic and them said no, they called goaltending on him. And he said, and then Magic said, no, that's game. And Will Chamberlain told him, he said, okay, that's cool. We'll run it back. He said nobody's scoring at this basket. And he blocked all the shots when everybody's trying to shoot. He blocked every shot. Like he threw, like I'm talking about magic everybody. He just blocked everybody's shot. He told them they wasn't going to score no more. And they didn't score. Now tell me another player, even in today's history in basketball, that could do that against somebody like Michael Jordan or something like that. And this was Magic Johnson, but still, Magic Johnson knows how to score on you. Had plenty of moves and everything else. But think about that. Let me see. But Derek said I would have to say Wilt because he did things that weren't done before. He just played the game. When you see after that was all nice. I read that. Okay, but what do you say when a guy scores 100 points in a game and then sits down? He could have scored more. It's like he set a standard. What can you say about a guy that did things that he did? Nothing. But anyway, Sir Flames in here says, salute to Eagles Web, salute to the chat. And as always, he said, jab that like button, y'all, or get neck. Don't get neck in Eagles Web box. He got that fire good with that 100. That's right, with that glove. And also those things always. My things is right there, brother. Just in case y'all don't know, all my things, my Eagles things is right there today. That's right, just in case. If we got any problems, is there any problems there? If there's problems, Eagle got the things right there. So, go get them things, right? Derek Bay said, they know Mike was nice on the court. They will show highlights. Yeah, I'm not taking anything, away from him, but he's not really the face of basketball. It's like Ali. Ali's the face of boxing, but they'll try to erase him out of there. Yeah, sir. So he's an icon. He's an icon. Then he's bigger than the sport. No. Anytime you're bigger than the sport, then you're not. It depends. That comes with certain things. But what I'm saying, when somebody just appreciating you, they're appreciating you because of shoes and stuff like that. That's not because of the sport. Yeah. Even Sir Flame said MJ was the GOAT. I can't see it. Because if you the GOAT, now you can say MJ won the most rings, but he didn't win the most rings. If he's the GOAT, then what is Bill Russell? Bill Russell got, I think, 11 championships. Michael Jordan got like 6. So where do you draw the line at? Think about it. I got 11 rings, and you got 6. How's that make you more iconic than me? You can't break that. You can't break certain records like that. There's people that got more rings than Michael. But they did it because of his flair. They did it because he has shoes. Mostly because he has shoes. I'm going to be honest with you. Because people didn't give a shit about Michael Jordan until he came out with shoes. He's just another good player. If you're a good player and you got shoes and everything, then people appreciate you. But I would rather have, like I said, if they made a Chamberlain shoe, I would rather have the Chamberlain shoe. Depends on how it fits. Right, he transcended the sport at Yasser Hussein. Yep. There we go. So Sir Flame says Barry. Derek Beatty said exactly as Sir Flame. And then Derek Beatty said Tony Dorsett. And then if you don't know who Sweeten is that's Walter Payton. And then Sir Flame said Dorsett. So we got two that got Dorsett. We got Earl Campbell. Sir Flame said Jackson. Okay, so that must be Bo. Yasser Hussein said salute at Sir Flame. Salute. Okay, Barry Sanders again. Salute at So everybody's in my sentiment, it's going to be Barry Sanders, right? That's the icon. When you're talking about running backs. And he has shoes. I got his shoes. I'm thinking about selling them. I am going to sell them. Well, I put it this way. I'm going to try to sell the shoes. If I don't sell them, I may even give the shoes to one of y'all. I showed them to y'all once, right? Did I show y'all the shoes once? Them kangaroos? The Barry Sanders kangaroos. Did I show them to y'all? Next is not Barry Sanders, Walter Payton. Yeah. Sir Flame says salute at Derek Bailey. Derek Bailey said, I'm trying to think of other running back from Chicago. Gale Sayers. Anyway, Wilt would have had another record getting knocked out by Ali. But the fight never happened. I don't know if he would have got knocked out. That's a strong man. Ali would have beat him up for sure. He couldn't have got him tired though. That's where everybody's making their mistakes at. Wilt Chamberlain had stamina. I mean, Ali could not be getting hit by that man. That man is strong. I heard that man was strong as I don't know what. Even Arnold talked about how strong he was. Arnold said the Chamberlain picked his ass up like a little toy one time. Just picked him up one hand like a toy. Will Chamberlain had some strength on him. I seen him on the show one time pick somebody up like this, like underneath their arms like this, and move them side to side and just put them down like a machine. I heard he was just that strong. Matter of fact, even one of my I think it was a minister of ours. His cousin used to play for Milwaukee Bucks. Old school. I don't remember because it's old school. His name was he was close to 300 pounds. Bob Lanier. And I heard Bob Lanier talking about it one time. He said that he picked Bob Lanier up one time on the court and moved him like he's almost 300 pounds. This is a big man, like about 6'9", 6'10". He said he picked him up and moved him because he was trying to push on him and stuff. He said, youngster, he said, kid, don't do that no more. So I'm just saying, Ali probably would have won, but he would have to stay the hell out the way. He couldn't have been getting tagged up because I don't know what kind of power that man would have had. With that kind of height, Ali would have had to. That's the only time Ali would have had to go to the body. But that's a good. That's a good point though. He said another record, Ali knockout. Yeah, y'all sort of said name all the man's you like. I ain't got a pair of those shoes unless they're Jordans, and I got a few LeBrons. Yeah, but I just don't like. I don't like them. I like the shoes are okay. Some of them are ugly as hell. But the reason I don't like the shoes is because I can't fit them. They just don't. They don't work on my feet. Derek Bay said exactly that. Yasser was saying, and then Yasser right back at Derek with the 100. Derek Bay said they want to change the NBA symbol to the Jumpman. I think they wanted to change it to another player. I think also because that's Jerry West. Yep, because of the 6 titles and the 5 MVPs. Yep. There's players that would have had just as many MVPs and probably more titles. Even Dr. J probably would have had more titles if he would have been in the NBA, but he was in the ABA. You got to realize a lot of this stuff happened. It was set up for Michael Jordan to do as good as he did. The NBA was set up for him to do that, believe me. After Magic Johnson, it was set up. Before Magic Johnson, if he would have came in, he would have just been he would have been a good player. That's about it. Even if he was spectacular, they wouldn't. Because there was people that were spectacular too. There was people that he was in awe of, i.e. David Thompson. There was players that he was even in awe of. George Gervin. There was, players that he looked up to like, God dang, this player is like. If you ask him, there's players that he wanted to be like. Anyway, you guys you have to know that the whole history. There were only 3 or 4 teams when Bill Russell played. Stop it, Derek. Derek said it was 3 or 4 teams. Derek's stupid. Oh wow. Derek basically right at y'all, sir. Yep. Y'all, sir, who say I ain't gonna lie, I love my Jordans more than the expensive designer stuff I got. If anything, I got a pair of Jordans on right now. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. The Jordan people love Jordans. I just don't wear them. I used to. I wear 8.5. Is that the size Eagle? I don't know. What size is the shoes? Let me. They're in another room. Let me see. Derek said, yeah, Gail. Yeah, Gail Sayers. Yeah. Derek basically getting whooped on is different, though. He said, you know that Eagle. Yeah. Getting whooped on is different. But you got to understand, Derek, what you got to understand about that giant man is that giant man was he's an athlete that didn't get tired. I'm telling you, he was an athlete that didn't get tired, man. An athlete. He didn't just play. See, people think he just played basketball. Wilt did a whole lot of shit. Wilt actually went into playing volleyball after he played basketball. That's unheard of. He played volleyball. He ran the 400 in track and field. He long jumped, triple jumped, and high jumped. That man, he did a lot of shit, man. He had too much energy to be that big. He was more or less like a phenomenon. It's just something you don't see nobody over 7 feet tall that have stamina like that. You know what I mean? That have that kind of stamina that can just keep going and going and going. It's a different kind of energy, but I don't think he would have got tired. I think he would have went the whole however many rounds it was. Even if he got beat up. I'm not saying he would have won. Derek Mason, remember Too Tall Jones in his boxing career? He didn't have much of a career. He started off good, huh? He had a jab, huh? Sir Flame said if Jordan didn't retire, nobody was beating them with Rodman, Pippen, and Paxson. Yeah, he had to retire. You guys got to look at the other side of it, man. Don't look at one side, fellas. Ladies and gent, don't ever look at just one side, man. Don't look at it, man. They set certain stuff up, man. They got certain numbers that they use, man. That's why certain people, like, before those numbers came out, you could do so much. They stop you from doing shit. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you think that Jordan would have stayed on the Bulls the whole time, no. He wouldn't have stayed on the Bulls the whole time. Because they start changing rules and shit. Just like they do now. Nobody stays on the team now. You think about it. Because the cap and everything, nobody stays on the team. You might see a player on the team for half a season and then he's gone somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a good opinion, though. I mean, I appreciate your opinion. I'm not fighting with you about it, but I'm gonna have my side too. Y'all sort of said that I wear 10. He said US 9 UK. So if you ever cop any rare Jordans that are in USA market, come holler at your boy. Yeah, them things, they really expensive. Yeah, yeah. Derek Bates said Dr. J has a title in the ABA. Yeah. He got one in the ABA, but, you know, it would have been more. He would have had more if he would have been in the NBA. I don't think, no, if he would have been in the NBA to start, nobody would have been, they wouldn't have been able to stop him. Especially some nice fours. Y'all said he wants some nice fours. Y'all said, I heard they're going to retro some Charles Barkley's. The low key look. He said it's fire. I like the Barkley though. If Bruce Lee beat up Kareem, I think Ali would handle Wilt. Okay, well, okay, that was a movie, man. Stop it. Yeah, y'all so say what was the movie, Derek? When Bruce Lee had that yellow outfit on. That was Game of Death, wasn't it? Yeah, Derek Bates said Game of Death at y'all, sir. With the Nets. Yeah. But you know what, the thing about this is something that where it's something where we could, you know, we can look at it one way, object, and we can agree, or we can agree to disagree. Well, however it works out, it doesn't matter. It's always going to be somebody's opinion about it. And my opinion is just my opinion. This is my thought process. I don't look at, because I don't really look at players anyway when it comes to NBA and stuff like that. Even when it comes to boxing, I don't look at players as being like the look or the icon for a certain sport. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I like Allen Iverson better than I like Jordan. For that little dude who used to do so much shit, man. I like a lot of players I like better than Jordan. I was never like a Jordan. I was never like a Jordan strap rider in the first place. I was never like into Jordan. For me, players that play basketball, the finesse guys was okay. The guys that have moves, they was okay. I always liked the power guys, like Shaqs and shit like that. I always liked them power dudes. I like guys that like would slam the ball with you hanging on to him and shit like that. That's what Wilt used to do. People be hanging on to him, he still slammed the ball down. Well, that's kind of, for me, those are kind of basketball players. I love like some of the move, like Magic Johnson, somebody who's gonna move the ball, you know, get you the ball in the right spot. So it's either that, it's either a playmaker, not necessarily like a ball hog, but a playmaker or somebody that's gonna just, you know, crucify you for trying to check them. Those are the type of players I like. So that's just the way I am. Yeah, Barkley did have some, yeah. Yeah, he was alive, Derek. Yes, sir, was alive back then. I think that was like the late 90s. Yeah, late 90s or early 2000s, Charles Barkley had some shoes. Yeah. Yeah, y'all sure want to get these shoes. Oh, Shaq. Yeah, Shaq well known. Like I said, I like Shaq's statue. Shaq got a badass statue. I like Shaq's statue better than I like Jordan's statue. I'm not even a Jordan hater or nothing like that. I like Jordan. But you guys, a lot of you guys probably didn't play basketball. They had to change rules because of Jordan. Jordan used to cheat and shit, man. Y'all don't even know. Nobody's going to put that out there. Jordan, him, and Pippen, they used to cheat. They used to cheat on defense. That's how they got so many steals. You got to go back and look. They used to cheat. but they was allowed to get away with it. They used to push the shit out of people to get the ball, which is that's actually a foul. But you know, I'm not saying that to take anything away from Jordan, because I'm not taking nothing away from him when I say that. I'm just bringing it out. But I wanted y'all, sir, to see. So y'all, so you see the names that they brought up, like the icon for like running backs for football. You see who they brought up right away. And Barry has shoes and stuff like that. But you know what? The difference between, I'll tell you what, the difference between Barry Sanders and Michael Jordan is, I could watch some of Michael Jordan's clips, highlights, but I could watch Barry Sanders' highlights a lot longer than I can watch Michael Jordan's highlights. A lot longer. I could. That's like some of Ali's old clips. I can watch that longer. A lot of things I can watch longer than I can watch Michael Jordan. Even when it came to Walter Payton, I probably can watch him longer. It's just certain people I'm just like, wow, that he was amazing. It's just certain shit to me that I find more amazing. Just like if you take somebody like a Usain Bolt, to me that's more amazing than a lot of stuff that people do. I mean, that's amazing for a guy to go so long with undefeated in races and shit like that, and with the speed and all that. That's just crazy, man. Or somebody like a Mike Powell or something like that. I mean, it's not a whole lot of highlights, but when somebody can long jump damn near 30 feet, that's just like, that's crazy. You know, I grew up with extreme athletes and shit. So it's just like, I always like the extreme, like people that are extreme. Like right now, you got these guys, they compete and they jump up now. Now they used to talk about people touching the top of the backboard. Now you got guys that's actually, you know, you got a group of guys that can actually jump high enough to touch the top of the backboard. And that's like 12 and a half, 13 feet off the ground. That's crazy insane. Yeah, they did. Sir Flaming played. No, you're not a basketball player or something, man. They did. As a matter of fact, I can get a lot of people that played basketball to agree with me. What they used to do is they would hand check you like this. I know the move. That's why they stopped letting you do it. And they would hold you. See, now if I touch you, that shouldn't be a foul. I'm touching you, right? But what they used to do is push. Like their hand is on you, and they used to push to make you kind of stumble, and then they'll be low. They're low enough to go get the ball, and they would steal the ball that way by pushing your waist and then getting the ball. That's a foul. That's cheating. But it's not cheating if you get away with it. See, but they didn't. It took them a while to figure out what they was doing. Sir Frank, man, no, you ain't cheat. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying 100. That y'all sir said. The way the Pistons treated the Bulls, we had no choice but to get physical. Look at Sir Frank. He said we. Now he from Chicago. That's what I got people in Chicago, man. Derek say facts is y'all sir. But y'all sir say Eagle trying to devalue my sneaker collection here. No, I'm not. I'm putting it up, man, because if you could cheat, hey, you could cheat and win, then the price should go up, brother. Sir Flame crying, yeah. You watch all Jordan clips, Eagle. No, what I wouldn't watch all the clips, but you could pull them up. I mean, probably if you even Googled it, like if you went even on YouTube, if you like put in, you know, Michael Jordan's steals, you know, and just look at his steal, you know, how he stole the ball, and just write like was the steals illegal or something like that. You'll find something on it. You'll find somebody who does the whole content on it. I'm not gonna do the whole content, but now you guys know. I'm not trying to get you guys to go back and check it out. Oh yeah, Jordan was a cheater. I don't want you. I'm not saying it like that. No other player got food poisoning and have infamous flight game, but one. There we go. Oh, where was that at? Was that in Utah? Is that what you're talking about, Sir Flame? Look at Sir Flame. He said, facts, your sneakers are worth $5 now, y'all, sir. No, his shit went up. Stop it, Derek. No, y'all, so the price of your sneakers went up. Don't listen to Derek. Derek acting stupid. Derek acting crazy right now. Moses was undefeated for a long time too, Eagle. Yeah. Yeah, Yasser Hussein said the way Eagles going on, he said I wouldn't be able to give them away for free, laughing my ass off at Derek Bay. Stop it, man. Y'all stop. And Derek say facts it. Y'all said, no, man, I'm not saying. I said, no, I'm telling y'all. If y'all go look, y'all gonna see it, and then y'all gonna see y'all gonna see what I was saying, and y'all gonna be like, oh, Eagles right about that shit. But it's not taking anything away from them, though. I told y'all, man, because it might be some shit that Bill Russell and them did, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I just didn't. The only reason I know that about Jordan is because I was playing basketball then. You know what I mean? That's how, because when you're playing basketball, you're playing a sport. Like if you're not on a certain level, you look at the next level up to see, some moves you can take, or offensively, defensively, some things you can do. And when you're looking at and studying it, then you figuring it out. You say, "Oh shit, he's actually fouling that dude." So that's how I figured that out. Yeah, Derek Bay said, yeah. He said that's fact. They said they wanted more offense in the NBA. Yeah, there you go. More offense in the NBA. Yeah, they'll trade your ass, right? So right now it's not, you can't be fouling this shit because they need them scores up. So, and I'm gonna tell you why they did that shit. Mostly is because the Eastern Conference. And I'm sorry if y'all get mad because of the Eastern Conference. Because the Eastern Conference was never putting up no points. New York hardly put up points. Indiana, none of those. They never put up no fucking points. It's like, God, you guys ain't Nets. Y'all ain't got no points on the board. You see it, even Detroit, like some of them. It's like, because you'll see like the end of a game, right? Not the end, but you'll see like the end of a game, and you look at the score. He's like, what do you mean 79-54? What the F? In a professional ball game? So we need these high scores so we can get excited. We need like 145 to 115. We need shit like that. Yep, Derek Bay said basketball was better when you can you can be more physical in my opinion. Yeah, me too. Dominique Wilkins, he's Alec English. Yeah, Edwin Moses, Hurdler. Yeah, he went undefeated for a long time. You're right, the Moses. That's the Moses you're talking about. I thought you were talking about Moses Malone. I'm like, wait. Because I was thinking, Moses, he didn't go undefeated, did he? Maybe for a little bit. Okay, Derek Bay said we played manual on the East Coast, Eagle. Man ball, not manual. Yeah. I know what you meant. Well, they play man ball. Everybody play man ball now. But I see them because I watch it. Do you watch that? I watch that on Facebook. Baller's Life, where a lot of guys from New York play in Miami, and I don't know, probably vice versa. But they be down there, they be filing and talking shit and everything else. But it's like, who, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I play physical, but some people just play. It's not just being physical. Cause size for size, if you're my size, you're not gonna win. Because you're probably not going to be as strong and you're not going to be as thick. You're not going to out-muscle me, none of that. Plus, I'm not going to get into your talk game. Your softening the sport like they done to football, a.k.a. soccer over here. Yeah, well, no, football and soccer too. Because football over here, you couldn't be as physical like you used to. When football first started, they used to do so much dirty shit. Don't you know? I think the clothesline wasn't even outlawed at first. See, that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna get into it before we talk about. We're gonna talk about a little bit for what happened over the weekend, but we're gonna get into it. We start with welterweights. I'll give you guys the scenario, and then we can go from there. But I'm gonna go check and see what size these shoes were. I think they're big. I think they might be too big for any of y'all. So y'all would have to keep them as souvenirs also. Yeah, but all the sports is softened up, man. But all the sports used to do nothing but cheat, though, brother. You kidding me? You think boxing wasn't a cheating sport, still is? You think baseball used to be one of the most cheating sports ever from the whole time? They cheated in baseball all the way up until they still in 2000 something. They still cheat in baseball. Like pitchers would have certain stuff in their hand or whatever, like a little piece of sandpaper and shit like that. Be working on the ball, sanding the ball down and shit like that. Cutting nicks into the ball where they can throw the ball even faster. You know, putting sticky shit on the ball, all kinds of shit, man. They did that in football too. I'm just telling you, man. Don't get naive just because if somebody say something, oh no, he wasn't no cheater. Don't get naive because if one person's cheating, you know, getting that where everybody's cheating. Hold on one second. I'm gonna see what size these are. And plus, this I want to show y'all that I'm not a hater, right? You see this? Y'all see it, right? So that's the Jumpman. So that's just to show you I'm not a hater on Jordans, right? Let me see what it is. And so I had Jordan 21s in here. I think those might be my gray ones. See, and I kept this box, right? Look at the inside, still good, right? But I had my Paytons in here. So let's check them out. Let me see what size they are. If I can find the size. Where's the size at, Derek? Top. Where's the size at, y'all? You football players, where's the size at for football shoes? They definitely bigger than, what you said, 8.5, 9, whatever y'all said. Oh shit, they got a little kangaroo pouch on the side. I never even noticed that. They got a little zipper and a kangaroo pouch on the side. See? Right there, a little zipper. Right there by my finger. Right there. Little zipper with a little kangaroo pouch. That's cool. Kangaroo. So I don't know where it's not at the bottom. So football shoes, I don't know. That's a damn shame because I played football. I just don't know where they put the size at on these. They got, let me show them. So they got the 34 on them. So they got the 34. They got the 34 on them. On the side. Right there. They got the Walter Payton right there. See? Tell you they football shoes. Yeah. But only thing, I think they're bigger than what you guys could use. I mean, if you was going to wear them. I wouldn't wear these, though. Would you guys actually wear these? Would you guys actually wear these, or would you guys keep these and pass them on, or try to? They still got the white stuff on the bottom. You know how you got brand new shit? They got that white powder and shit at the bottom. It still has those. Never been used on. They could use a little bit of a cleaning, but not. I wouldn't even trip. I can't find it because usually the tag is usually underneath the tongue. The size is usually underneath the tongue or on the side. That's what I would think. So anyway, I don't know what size these are, brother. Okay, yeah. They're on the other side of the tongue. Okay. UK, they too big for you. They 47 in Euro, 12 in UK, and 13 in USA. So y'all couldn't wear these anyway. And plus, if y'all told me some bullshit, if I thought y'all was gonna wear these, I wouldn't let y'all wear these. Why would y'all want to wear these? Come on now. You got this front. You gotta show these off. You gotta display these. Look. Y'all gotta put these up. Y'all gotta display these. Right? But nice shoes. And those are sweetness right there. To me, these are worth way more than any Jordans. They got the 2 different strings too. These are worth way more. I mean, I would rather have these than any Jordan. You couldn't name a Jordan that I would want to have over these sweetness. There's not a Jordan I would rather have over these. None. I'm sorry. And he might be more famous than Walter Payton, but I wouldn't. I would take those. If I said, hell yeah, they still cheating baseball. Let me see what y'all been blowing up. Okay. Softening the sport. Okay, I read that. Okay. Let y'all. Yeah, that's why people don't get hurt as much. Yep. Remember that helmet slap eagle? They outlawed that. Deacon Jones used to crack helmets. Yeah, they smack you upside the head. Clothesline. Yeah, slap upside the helmet. Horse collar. All the shit that's illegal. Horse collar shit. But shit, your jersey come loose. They can get your ass by the jersey, but it's only a certain way they can grab the jersey now too. They damn sure you can't horse collar. What they call that. Crackback. There's certain shit you can't do. Because we used to practice that high-low shit and try to break your shit in half. Because we used to be screaming at each other when we about to go get a tackle. One person be yelling low, the other person be yelling high. And we try to break your shit in half. But, you know, there's a lot of shit you can't. It's certain, I mean, even tackling. Like, you tackle the quarterback. You got to tackle the quarterback. I think if he's not running, I think you got to tackle him up high now. Can't tackle him below the knees and all that shit. You know, I don't even know if they still had open season. Because remember, at one point when the quarterback ran, it was like more or less open season. You could take his, you know, you could knock his brains out. But I still think you can't do that. Yeah. But the helmet slap, that's a good one. Derek said the helmet slap. Yeah, hell yeah, they still cheating baseball, but you get caught easy now. They throw your ass out. That ump be looking at that ball. He said it makes more sense for the owners and managers. Less injuries equal more playtime in the season at Derek Beatty. Y'all sir said that, and it makes a lot of sense. And you right, because it's all about what? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. All them players sitting down, especially because you got so many high-profile players now. You don't want them hurt. You don't want like Steph Curry sitting out. You don't want LeBron James sitting out. There's certain players you don't want sitting out. I don't mind cheating in baseball if it's my damn team, but I won't stand for it. No other damn shit, no other team doing it. Derek's stupid. Derek said, no, hell yeah, if we cheating, it's cool. As long as we get away with it. He said, but that other squad, F them. We ain't playing that shit. We ain't down with OPP on that shit, Derek say. He said, Derek Bay said, right, especially now that they are paying so much money to the players that Yasser Hussein. He said, man gets hundreds of thousands just for one game these days at Derek Bay. Yeah, hundreds of thousands for one damn game too. Yep. Should be cited the box on most shoe boxes. No, I don't have the box for that one. I don't think I ever had the box on that. I don't even know how I got blessed up with those, but I got them. Derek Bay said facts at Yasser Hussein. Derek Bay said they used to have sneakers called kangaroos back in the day. Yeah, kangaroos. I don't even know where they started. I don't even know if they started from down under over in, I think they might have started over in Europe. They used to have sneakers called, inside the tongue. Should have the size as well. Not my style at Eagle. Yeah. It don't matter if they your style, brother. But I guarantee you people want these. You don't know about our American football, brother. I guarantee anybody want these. Derek, do you think anybody wants memorabilia like this? Some rules with Walter Payton's signature on there? Y'all sir just don't know. Even on the inside, you see you got the 34 on the inside. These shits is sick, man. Now, I would see what you do is you wear it up like you probably could wear the tongue up like that, rather than. But I'll sport this shit. If I was actually wearing these, I would change my laces out. I'll probably put some black laces on them. This is good for walking on the golf course. This is just good mall shoes or whatever. Somebody's gonna ask you about them once they see that 34 and that black, that dark blue and that orange. They gonna ask you about them for sure. I'm gonna look them up online just to see. Derek said I'm a hater. Them kind of shoes either. Y'all said them kind of shoes. Either gotta be all white or all black for me. Okay, Mr. Stylist. I know you and your red bottoms and stuff. See, I got the red bottoms, but I don't think they're your size either. Which one of y'all wear sevens? I think my red bottoms. They gave me the wrong. They got the wrong size. I think they are 7.5 or something. Derek called me a hater. Okay, I'm a hater. Yeah, that's a damn shame. Derek called me a hater. Derek, really? That's an eagle now? Eagle's a hater? God damn, I can't be nobody regular. I gotta be a hater. Derek said, oh yeah, that damn eagle. Eagle hating. Hate. Y'all heard Hussein is crying. Chop block, yeah. Crack back, chop block. They have so many different ones, man. Now they got the head hunting thing, right? Tackling, you can't hit nobody in the head. Helmet, that was called helmet to helmet. Or even head too, yeah, helmet to head, whatever. Especially if somebody don't have a helmet on, you go for the head. You probably gonna get kicked. You probably gonna get suspended for 3 games. Yeah, Derek said, yeah, you can sell them and get some loot. Yeah, y'all sir don't know. Yeah, y'all sir don't know. Y'all sir he just run his mouth. He got the English voice, man. Y'all sir got the English voice over here, so. But we allowed though. That's our brother, man. Y'all gotta forgive him. That's our brother from another mother, from another style, from another place and time, another time zone. We're trying to get him over to the States, but it's too much scary shit to be happening. Actually, I just pulled some up too right now. Let's check them out, Derek. Let's check them out right now. They do got some on eBay. Well, I think, they got some on eBay for 110, but they're full of shit. Anytime they say something like that, they got them on, like they got them on eBay or something like that for 110. You know they're like that. They're full of shit. When they say they're new and all that, everything about this shoe is telling me that it's not new. It's all dingy, but then they got some right next to it. They got some other ones that are like. They got some that are 300. I don't know if I would trust any of them. Let me see the 300. Yeah. Now the 300 look cleaner. They actually look too clean. I don't know. They kind of yellow though by the pouch. Yeah, the pouch is kind of yellow. Yeah, yellow ass pouch. So I don't know. But as long as you can get them in if you could actually get them, and then as long as you can return, because I seen the $100 ones were like returnable, so they expecting you to return them. But other ones, that's a good price though. That's a good price though. It's not very many, so I'm surprised that they're not more than that. I'm just surprised because you would think they would be more than that. I wonder if the person who's selling them got the box and everything. shit, because I get another pair. If I had another pair, I keep them. If they got the box, and then I keep the box. I keep those and then wear my other ones when I just felt like it. Wear the other one somewhere. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. So this is our new topic. We're gonna do this like from time to time. We got to do this one because this one makes a lot of sense to me. Because since we can never match up airs, we can't match them up, and it is actually without it being too much of a fight. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna agree. So our first person that we're gonna bring up. Derek said pretty soon they'll be playing touch football. That's crazy, Derek. Yeah, you're right. They would pay. So this is so our first fighter we're gonna do. I'm not gonna make it too hard for y'all. I mean, when I say I'm not gonna make it too hard, I'm not gonna make it to where you like shit. Ain't nobody, I don't know, because we got all these fighters talking so much shit. So I've been thinking about Hitman, so let's just do Hitman. So today, as far as Tommy Hitman's Hearns, who would be his best matchup at welterweight today? What would be like a real interesting fight? And let's say he's in his prime. Tommy in his prime right now. Who would you match up with Tommy Hearns? Y'all so say I'm good over here, Eagle. I can't remember the last time we had a mass shooting. Someone getting popped in the back of their head by a cop. God dang. Yeah, Sir Flame crying. Derek Bay said, yeah, it's true. America is insane that y'all, sir. That's the way they let it. It's because they let it become this. That was on eBay. It might be an auction too. That's true. Yeah, that's true, Derek. So that's probably cost way more than that. Yeah. They had me thinking one way. Yeah, you're right. No, the 100 was not, but the 299, I think that's an auction. So that's just where they at right now, but they've been on there for a while because it said you got 14 people watching them. If they're $2.99 now, you got 14 people watching. That's not a lot of people, but that's enough to. You don't want no more than 2 people if you're bidding on something. You don't want no more than a couple of people. You don't want no 100. You only want 10. You don't want that many people bidding. Like, oh shit, I ain't gonna never get these, because you're not. You're not gonna get them. Simple as that. You ain't gonna get them. You're gonna have to consume your whole day. Some badass music though. Actually, now that I'm starting to see, they have a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. Sports memorabilia. His football. I did ask y'all a question though, so make sure I get my answer first. But yeah, sports memorabilia. Even in this sports memorabilia, still, it looks like, I don't know. Even his football. It looks like even his football is like on auction and shit. I think they full of shit. They got a helmet. I don't even know. Oh, it's a mini helmet for like damn near 150. Almost gone. His jersey is like 15 for a jersey. Yeah, a lot of this shit is up there. His shit is high. Yep, his stuff is high. The one thing I miss out of all my memorabilia, and I told y'all this before, the thing that I miss the most is I used to have a poster card. A poster card that was about 5x7, something like that, of Barry Sanders on a cut where his ass was like, he was like damn near 45 degrees. His body was turned 45 degrees on the ground, and he's running. After I seen that picture, I said, can't nobody mess with Barry Sanders ever. Once I seen the picture of somebody running sideways, how the hell, how do you accomplish that? How do you run sideways? What the F? How do you run sideways? How do you run and your body's like tilted at a 45-degree angle? Your whole body. Are you kidding me? How in the hell? What? All I can say is what? How does that happen? Yep. But Derek said that's hard though. That's hard to say. He said because Hearns could outbox you and murder you in the same fight. Yeah, but we got to put somebody in there. Who do we put in there with Tommy Hearns? I thought I was making it easy. I said with Tommy Hearns, who would be the best matchup? Like Boots? Who would be like the best matchup for Tommy Hearns? I just want to see if we can come to some type of agreement. Just throw some names out. What about Boots? What about? Trying to think who. To be honest, I'm thinking it might even be like a. It has to be a short. I'm gonna tell you right now. Maybe I'm looking at even like Sean Porter. You guys might not understand why I put Sean Porter. Sean Porter in his prime, I think. And the reason I'm giving you Sean Porter in his prime, because, you know, as long as he has his craftiness, I think he can just stay away from trouble. I don't know if he necessarily would beat him, but I can see him staying out of trouble, not getting hurt. Somebody like Crawford, I see Crawford getting hurt in the first round. I see Crawford getting hurt like right away. And I see him doing something stupid, like trying to switch feet and getting caught. Yeah. He's too brave. He'll run into some shit. He'll run into that heavy ass right and be snoring and shit like Duran. And Duran didn't have BCD, believe it or not. A lot of people might think he did, but Roberto Duran could take a shot. He didn't have no damn BCD. But certain people, if you fought Tommy Hearns and you was at the end of his punch, you had BCD just because you was on the end of his punch. The only person who didn't really was Marvin Hagler, and anybody who overwhelmed him. But he wasn't in his prime when he started getting overwhelmed. I'm talking about when he's in his prime where you couldn't overwhelm him. He was too quick. Derek Bay said Hearns told Sean he would kill him. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I think Sean probably would do better than what people think Sean would do. Because Sean was he was a survivalist, you know. He wouldn't just take it and, okay, let's just do two other fighters, man. Y'all killed my whole thing. Okay, so let's go. We got to get these matchups because people always talk about it, brother. That's why I wanted to do it, because people always talking shit about it. Okay, let's do light heavyweight. Okay, Dwight Muhammad Qawi versus who? Now, Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Y'all sort of might have to look him up. Yeah, Boots. He said Boots is possible, but we haven't seen Boots get cracked yet. That's the whole thing. I wouldn't know. EJ probably. Yeah. Yeah, let me go back up because, yeah, Barry was different. Yeah, but, yeah, EJ, yeah, definitely. But that's because I think EJ can take a lot. And that whole body snatcher type of fighting with Hearns that'd be a good-ass fight. I would like to see that a couple of times. But you're right, though. Boots, I can see Boots maybe, but we don't know his crackability, Derek. Derek said, no, I don't know. Yeah, Bud likes to get his get back. Yeah, Bud to get his ass knocked out because he'll try to, because what he'll do, he'll make the wrong move. I'm not saying he couldn't hold his own, but I think if he came back at Hearns, he gonna make the wrong move when he come at Hearns. Like, I'm gonna get you, sucker. He gonna be on that I'm gonna get you, sucker shit. and when he gonna get cracked, he gonna like walk right into like a devastating right, like a hard ass right. The thing I worry about Bud is I think Bud will get caught on the end of a punch, and he never really gets caught. I mean, little guys catch him sometimes and stagger him. So, but if he got caught on the end of Hearns' punch, I think it would probably be lights out. It'd be lights out, Tony. Yeah, I wouldn't want to run up on Hearns. He said, remember Hearns was he was complete. Yeah, Porter get past Hearns' jab. Yeah, remember Hearns would hit you 3-4 jabs and then throw a hook on you too. Yeah, that body shot, he would damn sure hit you into the body. He had a mean ass body shot. That long body shot. Yeah, but I'm thinking with Sean's head movement, what I'm saying is Sean this herky jerky type of shit. Those type of fighters are always hard to get to. But then again, Roberto Duran wasn't hard to get to, and he had that herky jerky type of shit. But he was just like made to order for Hearns though. Yeah, he never wanted no more. He never wanted no more. Okay, so Dwight Muhammad Qawi versus who? Who y'all's got? That should be a good one, right? If this helmet wasn't a mini helmet, I would have done it. It probably wouldn't even be here. I was like, shit, I'll take that helmet. The black and white helmet? Shit, I'll take that. Alternate revelation speed, authentic. Shit, I don't trust some of this shit, man. All this shit I'm seeing up in here. A lot of these things I'm seeing, I don't trust them at all. A lot of this stuff. I'm sorry, man. I know y'all was trying to do a matchup, but yeah, I was calling one of them pages. But they full of shit on some of this stuff they got. That shit just don't even look authentic. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like Chicago Bears didn't have no helmet look like that. Somebody in my family has a football from, I think it was Arizona Cardinals, where their whole team signed it when they was in the playoffs. Qawi versus Ward. Was Ward heavy enough though? That's the whole thing. Was Ward heavy enough? I don't know, man. That's a dangerous ass fight, man. I think that's a dangerous fight for Ward. I mean, that's like totally dangerous for Ward. Ward had a pretty good back foot, but he would damn sure be on that back foot the whole fight, Derek. Think about it. I think he'll be on that back foot like forever. Qawi was just going to be like relentless pressure. And then I don't even know. I know Ward had pretty good power, but I don't know if he could hurt Qawi though. That's crazy though. Did you came up with Ward though? I don't know, brother. I don't know. Maybe I would like to see it. If any way they can generate it, put it in the computer and do a simulation and shit, a real life, like real looking simulation. I would like to see it. Sounds good though. Yeah, smart enough though. Yeah, smart enough to, he'd had to be smart the whole time. Back foot, smart. But Qawi is such a hard specimen to pick apart though. I mean, tight ass defense, man. Tight offense, tight defense, man. I don't know. That's like. But then when you think about that though, I don't really see nobody else matching up with him that good. Anybody else you name? That's actually, I think I have to agree with you on that one. I think I gotta agree with you on that one is because this is why I gotta agree with you on that one, because Ward did have a lot of ring IQ, but what I look at, I don't see nobody being durable enough or just brave enough to. I can't see nobody really like messing with him like that, because everything is just so tight. I think he would make most fighters that fought him, they would get frustrated like right away because that pressure is right there. And somebody like Canelo, he'll make Canelo fight like against the ropes, like the whole fight. Canelo couldn't get away from something like that. That's relentless pressure. He couldn't be able to get away. Kovalev would do good like the first couple of rounds, and then once he realized that his hands was hurting from hitting Qawi upside the head, and Qawi was just moving too much, he would probably fold. That shit would probably go 8 at the most. I can see that maybe going 8. Maybe. Just maybe going 8. Not necessarily going 8. And the rest of them, I just think they just don't have enough. They don't have enough to break the shell. They don't have enough to break, to break his will, the offense. I think Ward that probably would, yeah. Yep. Derek said, yeah, when Qawi fought Holyfield, he said that was a battle. Yeah, think about it. And Qawi had to go up too, right? Oh yeah, he'll get KO'd, but I'm saying but I just wonder how long it would take for he get. And this is the thing about. I'm gonna tell you the thing about Qawi. See, and a lot of people don't understand this, but when you watch Qawi, he likes. That's what people don't know. He likes boxing, loves, but he likes the battle so much. I mean, he likes the battle to where he wants to see you just like hurt, like busted up, hurt, broken and battered. I mean, if you're not broken and battered, I don't think he felt that good if he didn't break and batter you. I think he had to have you like beat up, like I gotta beat you up. Like Mama said, knock you out. Qawi said, beat you up. Oh yeah, Derek said, yeah, 15 rounds. Yeah, we can't take that away. Yeah, 15 rounds too. Damn, as a matter of fact, when you start thinking about it like this, I don't even know if any of these guys could have matched up. If you go back further than that to where it was unlimited rounds, that it had to be a knockout, where it had to be a knockout or a stoppage. But can we think of anybody else? Can anybody else think of somebody that can match up with Qawi? Qawi Ward 1. Damn. Who you got though? Qawi Ward 1, 2. Who you got? Qawi Ward 1, 2, 3, Derek. Hey, we gotta treat ourselves. We got to have 3. So that's what we'll do too though. So all the fights, they have to be a trilogy. Damn. It'd be hard to have a trilogy with some of the fights though. Some of the fights you just couldn't have a trilogy because it'd be like if you matched up somebody with like a prime George Foreman, it wouldn't be probably wouldn't be a trilogy. Did anybody ever fight George 3 times? I don't think anybody ever fought George 3 times. Damn. We'll do George one day. But George, let me see. George or George, who would be a good George trilogy though? I mean, maybe King Kong. Maybe King Kong. I don't see a trilogy for George. George in his prime and Ortiz in his prime. Maybe a trilogy. Maybe. Because he actually went with Wilder twice, so I don't see nobody else really, not with George, I don't see nobody really like a trilogy. Because George was just too disrespectful for anybody's power. He just didn't care about your power or nothing. He just didn't care. When he was in his prime, he just didn't have his hands down. He just didn't care. And those he hit you in the back, try to break your try to bust your kidneys open. George be like, George hit you with the behind the back. He hit you with that, the backlash, not the whiplash. Hit you the backlash shot. No, man, he broke my spine. Remember Mike? God dang, Derek. Hey, remember Mike was talking about his back was broke. See, I broke. Remember what the hell was Mike talking about? I gotta find that interview. Remember Mike was talking about his back was broke. Yeah, 50 rounds. Derek said that's hard. It would be a razor thin win. He said no. Frazier fought him twice, and that was it. Yeah, but he fought him. Did it even go 10 rounds out of 2 fights? Didn't even go 10 rounds, huh? And Frazier could take some shots too. That's how you know George hit hard, because Frazier could take a shot. Ali had him staggering at in the second fight, and the ref stopped it for no reason. George was more effective than Wilder. Yeah, he would jab, work the body, lean on you. Yeah, George is nasty though, and he would definitely be able to hit Tyson Fury for sure. Yeah, but Qawi, I think that's all we can come up with. Derek is it gonna have to be Ward. I'm trying to think of these guys like Bibbo and them, and I don't know. Too much pressure for him. I say that Qawi, I think out of these modern day fighters, I think whoever would go the longest with him, I think it would probably be like 9 rounds. The next 6 they wouldn't make it through 6 more rounds. Nobody would make it 15 rounds with him. I don't see nobody making it 15. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if I see Ward making it 15 rounds with him. Because think about it, if you got up to the 10th round and Ward was ahead, but he never had him hurt or nothing. That pressure's still gonna be coming. Yeah. Derek said, yeah, he was suffering from a concussion and shouldn't have been doing the interview. Yep. I was thinking Hopkins, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Hopkins, real nice in defense, but I don't think he had enough power to keep Qawi off him, though. Good defensive matchup with Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins defensively could do a little bit. I could say that he could do a little bit, but I just don't know if his defense would be able to hold for that many rounds. I think he'd crack after 8, 9 rounds. I think he'll just crack because of the relentless pressure. I think the pressure would just be way too much. It's that's just too much. I'm just trying to think of fighters who can deal with that kind of pressure for that long. Not necessarily that they can't deal with pressure, but for that long. Because you have to deal with that pressure for the whole time. The whole time you can't. There's not a point where you're not going to be able. Where you're not taking that pressure. There's no moment in the fight where the pressure's not there. Oh, fine, he quit. There's not going to be that moment. You know how you can always look for a lull in the fight, oh, somebody's going to be tired. Oh, yeah, I'll be able to make it because he's not there. I don't think so. I think he's going to be there the whole time. I know y'all sir probably think I was hating, but I'm like, shit, I got Jordan stuff. It's not like I don't have no Jordans. I remember I had I think it was the 18s where they had that the white box that looked like a drawer. It had the 2 holes in it. You could pull it out and push it back in. Put your Jordans on the shelf. Yeah. Yeah, Hopkins wasn't a big guy, so he would have to fight clean and perfect the whole damn fight. Hopkins would have been bigger, 6'2", 6'3" at least. Yeah, but that the height. See, I'm not even worried about the height. I'm worried about the pressure. Because you got to remember that Matthew Saad was bigger. He just didn't have he just couldn't take up with there's just too much pressure. And Matthew Saad was a bad boy. Matthew Saad was a bad boy to me. I used to love to watch him fight, man. Matthew Saad Muhammad. But he couldn't mess with Qawi was just too much. Just too. Remember his name? It used to be Dwight Braxton, right? He used to be all tight. He tight in here, brother. He tight. Shit, I want to learn how to fight like that. I want to fight like extra tight. You trying to get in, you ain't getting shit. I'm just, you know what I mean? All my movements is all your punches is missing. And then I got that head tucked like my friend was teaching me in boxing. You do that little head, you bend your head down a little bit when they throw that straight hand. Bend your head down so they hit you here. Make them snap their shit. That's what he had. He had that little head motion too. So somebody tall, you hit that head and you crack your shit. And once he take your punching power, it's over with. Yeah, if Hopkins had a bigger body, yeah, I don't think Hopkins couldn't take it. Nah. Now, intelligence-wise, Ward and Hopkins, I give them both pluses. If anybody was to go more than 10, I would probably give it to those two. If anybody went 12 or more, I would probably give Ward the edge to go, a little bit, like maybe be able to go into the third half of the fight. But I don't see nobody like still standing after 13, 14, 15. I don't see nobody really standing. Oh yeah, he said that 30-inch waist would be broken down with the quickness. Yeah, he'll break. Yeah, he ain't got enough weight on his midsection to hold up that kind of pressure and power. Yeah, you got to have a little bit of a waist. You got to have some kind of meat on your waist. You can't go in there with no waist. You're gonna get your ribs cracked. Yeah, I'm gonna say, but I think that's our best matchup though. And yes, I'm skipping somebody. Who came after that? I'm trying to think who. Yeah. Because that was still in the era with Spinks in him. I don't think Spinks really mess with him like that. Not him in his prime. I don't even think Spinks mess with him. Oh, I know who though. Because I think Moore came right after him. Michael Moore. I see Michael Moore messing with him. Yeah, I can see Michael Moore giving him, I can see Michael Moore messing with him because left-handed too. Even though they was close, but I can see Michael Moore messing with him a little bit. Him, Ward, and Hopkins, yeah. Not to me other people. Yeah, you getting your ass whooped on that. Yeah, so we just had to jump all the way up. See, I just didn't want to throw. It's a lot of fights we can throw in there, and you guys gonna have problems with. I'm not gonna go right this second, but I'll throw one out there. So, whoever's in here, you guys have to find a matchup for Marvin Hagler. A modern day matchup for Marvin Hagler. Y'all got to find one. Good luck with that shit. I'm gonna look too, but I'm saying good. I'm just telling y'all, good luck with that shit. Yeah. That's all I can say on that one. Is good luck with that. So we got to find somebody out. We got to find somebody for Hagler. Nah. I would give Roy the edge for a while. See, here's the problem with Roy, though. See, the problem with Roy is he'll be doing fantastic. But once he finds out that Hagler's not going for no tricks and he's still coming, I think Roy would probably break down himself. Roy would be like, damn, this dude, this 11th round, he's still coming. And see, the second half of the fight, Hagler would be down probably, but Hagler would be so mad that he'd clip Roy. Oh, McCallum for Hagler, that would have been a good one because you know what? Because Hagler could have fought McCallum, just didn't. Yeah, he could have fought McCallum. Yep. Oh, Roy for Kwawi? Oh, shit, I don't know still though. Because okay, let's ask this question too though, Derek. If Roy at Light heavyweight. Would Roy have been at his? Could Roy have ever been at his prime at light heavyweight though? Yeah, but could Roy? This is the question. Could Roy have ever been in his prime at 175? Could that have been his prime weight? I think 160 might have been his prime weight. I don't know if 175 could have been his prime weight. And that would have been like lunch meat. Yeah, that would have been like lunch meat right there. So I'm not sure about that one, brother. It sounds good. They making my mouth water just to see it, because I'm kind of imagining how it would go though. Yeah, Roy for Quarwee. I can see it going. I can see him trying to get a prime Quarwee. Yeah, but I can see Roy trying to get some shots on. But I see Quarwee just not really getting hurt though. I see Quarwee just keep eating and just coming and smiling and with that little sadistic little grin coming at you like, I'm fucking you up when I get to you. I see Roy just too exhausted. Around 10, I just see Roy just like, I mean, he's in shape, but Quarwee just got everybody so tired. I see that with every fight with Quarwee. I see everybody just getting, like today, I see all the modern day fighters just getting way too tired because of Quarwee. I see Quarwee just tiring motherfuckers out, just like, they just got them shaking their head like, damn, man, I can't beat this dude off me. And I think he takes the wheel. I think Quarwee actually takes the will of everybody before the end of the fight. Even Ward. And the reason I say even Ward, because Ward, he went through that phase where he got knocked down, and some people even thought he lost to Kovalev. And he had to be reminded, Ali went down, other people went down, Ray Leonard went down. He had to be reminded. So how would he be reminded if he didn't go down, but he just couldn't overcome it? What would his corner have said then? Oh, you just got to tough it out, man. We got 4 more rounds. Don't worry. This is the 11th round. We got 4 more rounds. Don't worry. You got it. You're in shape. I don't know what kind of pep talk you could actually take and just keep going against a machine like that. Because to me, he was a damn machine too. Hagler was a machine, but he was damn sure. Quarwee was damn sure a machine too, brother. So, with the David Benavidez fight, let me talk about that just for a second. The David Benavidez fight, what I've seen is that I think he still needs a little bit, he needs a little bit more work. He did great. But Lemieux, man, he ain't no punk. To get hurt like that and was still fighting, they stopped the fight. I don't know. A lot of people said they saved him by stopping it. I don't even know, man, because he looked like he was able. That after a while he just got used to taking it. Like, okay, I can take it. I can hack. Let's go. You know what I mean? And I got the Buatsi. We got that one right, but a unanimous decision. Ortiz over Herring. Benavidez over Lemieux, we got that. Ali Makanoni. But the Benavidez fight, what I saw is that, yeah, he comes in too straight a lot of times. He overwhelmed Lemieux. He overwhelmed him. Derek say just too small. Yeah, just too small, man. But yeah, so it was a good fight. I'm gonna tell you that Antonio Tarver said that he feels that David Benavidez cannot. The matchup is not good for him and Canelo because the way he just comes straight forward. Because that's what Canelo wants you to do. But I think he's smart too. I don't think he just a come forward fighter. I think he is smart. To an extent, I think he opens up too much sometimes. And I think that's what Antonio Tarver, I think that's what he see. Because when he opens up a lot of times, his hands is down here, his chin is up. And he's down here just shoe shining and throwing punches. I can see his ass getting caught by somebody doing that. That's a bad style for even fighting Jamal Charlo. I think that's even a bad. I think that's even bad to fight him, leaving yourself open like that. Because even Charlo said, Charlo said he gonna make him run into something, and I can see that. I can see him getting tricked. I don't know if it's just me, Derek, or if anybody else seen this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it was a point in that fight where Lemieux, I think he threw a left hand. I think he hurt Benavidez. Benavidez kept fighting, but I think he was hurt at one point during that fight. I'm not saying severely hurt, but I think he got hurt. He might not mention it, but I could have swore I saw him like kind of his leg kind of give a little bit, and that's when he was in attack mode. And you got to be very careful when you're in attack mode on somebody, and they come at you with something wild because you're coming at them to try to finish them. I heard George Foreman say it one time. I said, George Foreman said, yeah, you know, he said, whatever you do, you get a fighter hurt like that. He said, do not just jump on them. Pay attention to what you're doing. Because he said that's like a wounded animal. And that's what Wilder always ran into. That's why I told you even when he's fighting Brazil. When you go to attack a fighter and they know that you're a knockout artist, they're going to do anything to try to deter you from coming in. And that's how those overhands come into play. Oh, so you said Morrell said he is available. Well, we'll see how that go. If they can get it done, let's get it done. But my question is did anybody see anything in that fight that I just said? Did anybody see Benavidez getting a little bit hurt during that fight? Oh, no, like fighters get hurt all the time, but I just seen something. It's like, you can't do that same shit against somebody like Charlo. You can't. You're not gonna do it. Him and Fundora, when they fight too tall sometimes. I think both of them has kind of made the order for Charlo. To be honest, you might not see it, but I think they made the order. They made the order because I don't think they're smart enough to stay away from traps. Because they get too lustful over their work. Like, yeah, look at me work. They get too lustful over their own work, what they're doing. And I think that could be a downfall because them Charlos and shit. Them Charlos do make you run into shit without you knowing. And that's how Jamel got, that's how he got with the guy out of there the other week. Is the guy kept thinking, Castagna, right? He just kept thinking that he's going to follow Charlo around and get his little shots off and shit like that. But Charlo called his ass perfect. Caught his ass with a short one. And he was like, he just melted to the ground. He caught him with that short one. And that's what's going, same shit will happen to those other fighters when you come and you keep staying in Charlo's face. Any one of them, if you keep staying close to him and you lose any focus, any energy, you're going to get clipped. As simple as that. They are going to clip you. That's just in their DNA. That's what they do. That's what they do to fighters. Is a lot, some fighters might go to distance, but now that these new improved Charlos, it's hard to even go to distance with them. Like, you went the distance once, but that second time, everybody knew you wasn't going the distance. We knew you was going to get clipped. Because we was counting on Charlo doing what Derek James said. That's why, but you got clipped. That was a nasty little clip, too. Shit was so short, it was like, right there. He caught it right on the point of the chin. When you catch somebody on that delayed reaction drop shit, they're hurt. I remember one of the first times I saw that was Parnell Whitaker. I think it was against Reyes or something like that. It was a champion from Puerto Rico. And he clipped his ass on the chin. You didn't even think that punch was there, but it's like, blam! It was like, damn, Sweepy hit that hard. And dude, he just dropped straight. He just like kind of froze. If you ever seen it, he just froze. And then he just dropped. I'm like, damn. Anytime you freeze and drop, you're a hurt man. Okay, Derek said no. I had to rewatch it. All right. Well, let's get it. Let's get that shit. Let's get all these fights. Let's get these fights done, man. I was just thinking, what other fight did we have that needed any kind of comments on them? Oh, Boots Ennis, yeah. I'm telling you, man, I don't know shit about boxing, but I'm telling you one thing. And we got Vaylene fighting tomorrow. I forgot about that against Booker. We're gonna see what Vaylene does. I'm gonna go with Vaylene, but I should be going for America, right? I'm not. Yeah, you look back and if you figure out which fight was at the Ennis fight. Like I said, I tell you I don't know shit, but it's funny how I don't know shit and people think the same way I did. Just like with that Sean Porter fight, Earl Spence and Derek James, I don't know. I'm not, shit, I don't live in Texas, but it sure seemed like I think like they do. Because they felt like, because Earl Spence said Colton didn't come to fight. He said that Colton didn't come to fight. I'm like, shit, no, he didn't come to fight. Got that ass whoop. He didn't come to fight. I don't think he came to fight. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think he came to fight. He didn't try to fight Ennis at all. Haney versus Kambosos. You got people out there right now running their mouth. And I don't know. I'm going with Haney regardless. They're saying that Haney has to have a perfect fight though. He's going to have an overwhelming win. Is he capable of having an overwhelming win? And why would people say that you have to have an overwhelming win? So what are they saying? You guys already know what the hell they're saying, right? If you have to have an overwhelming win, what is that saying? That sounds like to me that something doesn't smell as good as it should. Yeah, we're going to put a deodorizer on it or something because something is stinky. Something is definitely stinking. And I'm not going to get into it to that point, but I understand what they're saying. If that's what you're saying, if you're saying it that way, I understand what you're saying. Can Haney surprise us and get to KTFO? We're looking at different sides of this fight, and we see that for the most part, everybody's looking at Haney. I'm yawning again. Is to outbox Kambosos. It's a possibility. Kambosos is working on his speed right now. I don't know how that's going to translate into fighting, but we got to see. Do I feel like Haney has to have a flawless fight to win? I'm leaning towards no, but who the hell knows? I'm just hoping it's not a robbery. I just don't want to. I don't want to talk about boxing robberies anymore. I don't want to talk about it that much. Cause we got a crybaby acting like he got robbed, but we know he didn't, and that's Canelo. Oh, I got robbed. I think I won 8 out of 40. No, you got your ass whooped. 10 out of 12 is what you got. They're going to job Haney. Stop it. Yeah, you got dang right. That's exactly what that means. If you have to have a flawless fight, that means you're on the Canelo. They're on that Canelo type of shit, where somebody already got 5 rounds to 0 going into the fight. That's a damn shame, brother, if that's true. If that shit's true, Derek, that's a shame, brother, if that's true. Hopefully it's not. Shakari's ex-girlfriend. Sorry about that, brother. I was looking away at something because it's like I just don't get. I just don't get some of this shit. I don't get. I don't know. These females scare me, brother. You know what I mean? They just get me because a lot of these girl athletes. I don't know. It's too much. These girl athletes, they want to be with other girls. I just don't get it. I don't know. I just never get this kind of stuff up. I just don't get it. Just do not get it. And we're gonna see how this one fight comes out too, because it says Andy Ruiz he accepts King Kong Ortiz's challenge. We'll see if that lasts. No, I don't. Now I do. So is Keith saying he? So is Keith saying that he wanted to fight? That's been a few months. I don't know if Keith ever will fight anybody. That's another thing. That's another page we got to put up too. That was our other page. Our other page was, you know, get your ass out there, fight or quit. Yeah. But I like this, like the fantasy matchup. I don't know if I want to call it fantasy. But just past, you know, past present matchup. Yeah, but we're gonna see. We'll see what combos do. I don't know. There's always an era of fighters where you feel like the fighter is gonna do certain shit, and they end up not being what you think they're gonna be. Yeah. Did you look at the story yet? The Adrian AB story. They said from from $10 million to $13 in 3 years. How do you do that? If that's true, he's gonna have a hard, you know, rest of his life, man, with that shit. Wow. I'm not. Shit, they killing me with some of these stories, man. I come up with these stories, and some of these stories kill me, man. It's like, wow. I'm not knocking any of you girls to see other girls. Y'all do what you're gonna do. On one level, I got to agree with the government. You do what you want to. On my spiritual level, I don't agree with it at all. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, I hope they don't. Oh no. She been out. That's Sha'Carri Richardson. I mean, she been out. I don't know. I didn't read the story. Her ex is, you know, saying some kind of shit. That's her ex. Her ex is, you know, threatening people or something. I don't know. I'll try to stay away from all that kind of drama, brother. Yeah. It's hot here today, though, man. Or it's supposed to be up to like, it's supposed to be in the upper 90s or something today. It says it's 70, but that's already a lie. I don't even know why it's saying 70. It's not 70. It's like 90 something, because I know the difference the way it feels. Yep. But we'll get back with it, man. I'm gonna try to come on like when I get off of work. I'm gonna try to come on. So y'all look for me. Y'all look for me later. I'll probably have to leave a reminder tomorrow, or I might have to leave a reminder in the morning on Friday before I get back home, because I'm not working that long. So I should be home about like 30 minutes after this time. So I'll probably get started about an hour after this time. Something like that, like an hour after whatever time it is here Friday. Then I'll probably get stopped. Yeah. He said, oh yeah, she been out, but she real messy. Yeah. I don't agree with the weed situation. I don't agree with that one. I was actually like seeing her, even though I don't. I'm not gonna go there. I used to like to just see her because she seemed to be down to earth, but when you have problems, you got to still stay away from all the illegal shit. If it's illegal nationally, stay away from it. Just because it's legal statewide, if it's not legal like for the whole nationwide, leave that shit alone. Just like you was talking about Rhode Island earlier. Yeah, that's okay in Rhode Island, but just don't be bringing your weed and shit other places and think there's all. Oh, I'm from and think you can name drop. Oh, I'm from Rhode Island, son. I can have this. No, don't get your stupid ass locked up over some dumb shit. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know what it is, man. So hopefully people won't be as dumb. They will be, but I'm just saying I hope they're not. But they still will be, because that's just how people are. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll check y'all next time, man. Okay, I got all my messages out that I needed. Okay, so my shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what this is, man. Eagles Wear Boxing. This is on the Wednesday. Y'all know what I'm going to say every time, every day. It's nothing but blessings, y'all. That's right. Y'all have a good one out there. Stay safe, man. Stay away from these people, man. Shit. You don't always have to run to the mall, man. Look around before you go to that mall. I see Bruce never came back, huh? He on that weed. I just kid. I don't know. I don't know what y'all doing. Okay, y'all go ahead and absorb some of this music. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Y'all check this out. Yeah, brother, that's that Latin jazz. Yup, yup. It's more of a mixture of salsa. That's what I grew up with right there. This right here. I love this. Yeah, that right there. This is a badass sound right here, brother.